Hey there guys, Dave Thomas, owner of Dave Thomas and the Dream Team here. And today what we're going to be talking about is our prediction for how the market is going to continue to flow throughout 2020. We're going to be talking about that right now. I don't know how to make like a thing. Just throw my logo up. Is that enough of a transition for you guys?
This is the Dave Thomas and the Dream Team song. Da 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 da.
So guys, as you know, we're talking about what we're expecting to happen for the real estate market here in 2020. Now, this isn't the type of content that I usually like to make because it can be super easy to go back and find and let me know exactly how wrong I was. Like that time 3 years ago where I said that glass countertops were going to be the future of kitchen remodeling. Swing and a miss. Man, did that trend never catch on. But in that same freaking video, I talked about how Ivy Wild was going to be one of the best parts of Colorado Springs to invest in, and it's been the #1 performing area in Colorado Springs over the last 3 years as far as rate of return. Nobody wants to talk about that. All I ever hear about is, where are my glass countertops, Dave? I don't know, man. I'm a real estate broker, investor, flipper. I'm not an interior designer. What do you want me to say? Anyway, let's get into it. Let's talk about what we're expecting to see in the market here in 2020 using logic, not just my wild guesses at what kinds of things I think are going to be popular in your kitchen over the next year. As I can tell, there's two kinds of real estate agents out there. There are those real estate agents who thrive in down markets. These are typically people who list a lot of foreclosure property or who are really good at short sales. And then there are real estate agents who thrive in up markets. So these are people who specialize in exclusively listing property or luxury specialists. Depending on who you ask, the down guys are always telling me the market's about to turn in the downward trajectory. The luxury guys are always telling me that the sky's the limit as far as the market is concerned. And frankly, from both of those parties, it just feels like wishful thinking, and they never really have a whole lot of information to back it up on. So I'm going to tell you exactly what I do and what I'm looking at in regard to predicting the real estate market. When I'm trying to predict the residential market, what I really like to look at is luxury or non-essential goods and how those things are selling and how companies who produce those goods are performing in the market at this time. I like to look at Winnebago sales, Harley-Davidson sales, Barrett-Jackson auction turnout, and whether those auctions were considered to be buyer or seller's markets. That'll be really good indicators for strength of market and how consumers are feeling about the market at this time. You have to imagine in down markets, most people aren't going out and buying Winnebagos. That's a totally luxury, completely unnecessary purchase. The same goes for Harley-Davidsons and the types of luxury cars that are sold at Barrett-Jackson auctions when they don't have a lot of faith in the market or in cash poor markets. And so when those things all look really strong, it's a very good indicator that there's a lot of strength of market still and that people still have a lot of confidence in the market. If we look at those things, when numbers that were produced for Winnebago sales in September showed that 2.2% more shipped this year over year from last year. Barrett-Jackson auction, same thing. Great turnouts at the auctions. They were generally considered to be sellers markets, which means that people were bidding high amounts of money on cars, and we were still seeing records being set in those auctions. So again, a lot of people showing up to these world famous auctions, feeling comfortable buying luxury vehicles above what they've sold for in the past. One place where we actually saw a down market, and I've kind of seen it throughout the entire increase in market, but this company has struggled, has been Harley-Davidson. I actually think that has less to do with consumers' confidence in the market and more to do with Harley-Davidson having a hard time selling motorcycles to millennials who are currently coming into their 30s. Or I don't know, are millennials in their 40s yet? I don't know where we're at. 30 to 40-year-olds is going to be the segment of the market where Harley in the past has made its bread and butter, except I think what happened was all of our parents, millennial, did a really effective job scaring the sweet bejesus out of us in regard to buying and riding a motorcycle. Or as my mom liked to call them, two-wheel death machines where rednecks go to die. Your words, Mom, not mine. With that in mind, with the exception of Harley-Davidson sales, which have kind of struggled all the way through, the increase in market, we're still seeing really strong responses from consumers in regard to other luxury goods and their comfort buying those things. And we really think that when luxury goods like that are selling, it really indicates confidence in market from the consumer market. So another indicator that the market is going to stay strong is that we're actually coming up on an election year. And believe me, I'm not making a political statement here. I don't care if you like or don't like Trump. I don't care who you vote for. I just care that you're making wise real estate decisions. That's what I care about. That you're voting with your wallet and you're out there making smart real estate choices. That's all I care about. Please believe that. I don't care who's trying to get reelected. Man, woman, Trump, not Trump. I don't care who it is, no matter who's trying to get reelected at that time, they don't want to have to fight the type of adversity that would come down on their campaign if we were in a down housing market or even a housing crisis. And so that individual is going to do everything that they can to keep the market strong. The best example of this, a couple of weeks ago, we saw interest rates dip back below 4% again. So I think prime rate is like 3.75 right now again. Brian, you can tell me if I'm wrong, put it in the comments section. But interest rates came back down. Again, this is something that your current administration is going to have some control over, and they're going to be doing that to keep the market strong. We're hearing a lot of chatter about the recession is coming. We're seeing all these indicators that we're supposed to see a down market. One way you can artificially inflate the market back up, bring interest rates down. So again, we are expecting the market to stay strong in 2020. Whether it's artificial or not, that's kind of up for debate. But whether it's artificial or not, who cares? The market is what it is. And that's still going to be a strong seller's market, at least here in Colorado Springs and most of the western part of the country. It's the final indication that we are going to be looking at a nice, strong real estate market in 2020 is we have a nice, strong jobs report coming out again. So, spoiler alert, people need jobs to buy houses. And so looking at the jobs report can be a really effective way to know, are we heading into a recession? Is there still a strong market out there? So if people have jobs, this is going to blow, I don't want to blow anybody's mind here. If people have jobs, they can buy houses. I mean, that's about all it takes. I mean, to buy a house, we've talked about it before, you need anywhere between 0 and 5% down. You need C- credit, not even great credit really, and a job. About all those things. Interest rates are down, people are employed, consumers have cash right now. They're out there buying Winnebagos and Barrett-Jackson luxury vehicles. You know, they're out there buying 68 Mustangs and you know, whatever. I'm not a car guy. Was the Mustang around in 68? It had to be, right? Anyway, as always, guys, thank you for tuning in. That's our 2020 report. If the market crashes between now and then, I'm going to delete this video and pretend it never happened. Please don't forget to like us on Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can always reach us at this number. You can email us, or you can reach us at daveinthedreamteam.com. Stay tuned for more content coming. Thank you so much, guys. I hope you enjoy the rest of your week. Bye.
You thought you'd only get to hear it once, but here's the Dave Thomas theme song again.
Script. Autofocus, sliding away. Doing autofocus, doing PJ's job. Sometimes a little better. Dave Thomas. I hate motorcycles, man. Like, why? Why does it have to be so loud? I don't understand. I have to cut all that audio now.